Hello my crafty friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my craft room. I'm here for hashtag Junk No More today, and that is an open collab hosted by myself and Maria of Maria's Miscellany. And we started this year in January 2024. And we're doing this once a month on the 14th of the month. And that's when we'll be posting our videos. And if you would like to join in, you can post your video anytime during the month, any day. Just use the hashtag junk no more. So what we mean by that is we're using junky stuff that maybe you might have thrown away or you have laying around to craft with. So last month we used tissue boxes and we made tags and journaling cards and things like that, just whatever we can make out of our tissue boxes. And I've been saving more tissue boxes since then. I've come across them, whenever I pick them out. I've always done it anyway, but you know how you pick out a pretty tissue box. So I'm like even, trying harder to make sure like, will that go, nicely into a journal type of thing. So and I had a cold, so I did use up a couple of tissue boxes last month, but or the last month, over the last 4 weeks or 2 weeks or whatever. Anyway, so as promised, this month is all about a cover, and what we're thinking is maybe as you make things during this collab during the year, maybe if you've never made a journal, the goal is to make a journal by the end of the year, right? Out of all the things we've made each month. And if you've never made a journal before, maybe that would be, a good, fun and learning experience for you. But so my cover, I really went around in circles with it and couldn't decide what to do. But in the end, I decided to use some gift bags. And these are 2 gift bags that I had in my gift bag storage. This is kind of a rosy pink one. I don't know which one I'm using yet, and they're both about the same size, and this is a blue one. I don't know how long I've had these. I have no idea. I think a long time because I don't remember if they look like maybe something I bought that I never use, but I really don't know. I have no idea. So anyway, gift bag. So I figured that would be a good simple thing to use, something like that, a gift bag, a paper bag, a brown envelope, anything like that is really easy to make a journal. Especially if you're making your first journal. But even if your experience at making journals is fun to make a journal out of something like this. So let me. I kind of don't know which one I want to use. Let's go for the blue one, because that would be a good dark background, and the things I put on here may be lighter and then they'll stand out. So I picked this one because I went through a lot of my bags. Some were bright and glittery. Somebody gave me a gift at some point with in a bright pink bag with gold glitter on it. I didn't think I really wanted to do that one this time. And then what else? There was bigger ones, all different sizes, and so I picked these out in the end. So the first thing I'm going to do is, if you're using a gift bag, I want to take the handles off. And so these usually can come off. You got to be careful so you don't tear up your gift bag. But usually, if you're careful, and I'm going to try to be careful. I think I might cut off the end here, but I don't want to tear anything, so I'm just going to try to do this with you, and we'll see how it goes together. So, yeah, these are just little, like, wrapped, almost like raffia type handles. Okay, so this one's coming off nicely. Let's see if the other one, see, I just have that now. And you can save that and use it for something if you want. You could probably even unwind this like raffia handle and use that for something. I'll put it to the side for now because I don't think I'm going to use it for this journal. But I don't know if we'll finish the cover today. I'm just going to see how it goes because I kind of have a few things picked out here, but I don't have everything picked out. So it's kind of like I'm just going to go with my gut here and see what happens. And then if you want to do the same thing, you can do the same thing. Or if you want to put your own spin on it, or like I've made a journal on my channel before using a brown envelope, and I think I would have gone that route today, but I don't have one right now. I've never bought, I don't think I've ever bought any of the bigger ones, like the 9x12. That's probably a good size for a nice, you know, kind of standard size journal. If you have a one of those 9x12 envelopes, or 8.5x11, or whatever, anything like that. Okay, so let me see. Let me fold this in half and see how big it is. Okay, yeah, because it's about the perfect width. That's kind of why I picked this out. It's a little bit, and it's pretty thick. This is a pretty thick paper on this bag. That's another reason I picked this one, or these two. They're the same paper, and I don't feel like I need anything else to stabilize it, you know what I mean? Like any kind of extra chipboard or file folder, anything like that. So, okay, I got that folded in half. Let's see how wide it is now. So this is almost 5 1/4 inches wide, and then it is about just under 8 inches tall. So that's like pretty perfect. So I don't feel like I need to cut it down. So what do I want to do next? I think that I would like to, let's see, I'm trying to see where this flap folds in. I have made, I think once, maybe only once, made a journal out of a gift bag, like using the whole gift bag like this. And I think it was a Valentine bag. It was a Valentine journal, or kind of like a love journal type of thing. So it was red, I believe. And yeah, I sold it in my shop a long time ago. Okay, so what I think I want to do, see, I'm going to have an opening here. And let's see, that's where we took off the handles. And we're going to have the flap, the bottom. I think I want to, see if I cut this open and I fold it down. See, I think it's a little bit too, either I got to glue this down and just leave it as part of the bag. I can take it off, which I don't want to do. Glue it down like here and leave it as part of the bag, so it'll be like nice and thick here. Or can I cut it open and have a pocket there? If I cut it open, I don't like it. I could still glue it down, and I could still put something here. Let's think about that for a minute while we, let me think about that for a minute while we kind of decorate the front, because that's kind of what I wanted to get done today, and then we can work on this on other days. You know, I don't have to just work on it today on the 14th. Like, we're going to do something different. Our prompt for next month, by the way, is keys, like just keys that, you know how when you have keys that you don't use anymore, like you've moved, you sold a car, you traded a car, you lost some, or gave away, or lost your padlocks, that had a key, and just you end up with keys, like stray keys in your life. And some people just throw them away, or you throw them in a drawer somewhere in case you ever find the thing that they go to. So I'm sure you have keys around that are junk keys. So next month we're going to do things with keys. We're going to craft with our keys, our junky keys. Or you can use some nice keys too if you want some crafty keys. But so start thinking about next month, if you'd like to do a video, show us your ideas of what you might do with some junky keys and for journals. You know what I mean? There's lots of things you can do. I'm sure that you all have some great ideas, and I would love to see them. Okay, so what I thought I would do for the cover, first of all, I think I'm going to cover the front Maybe not the back. Let's concentrate on the front right now. And I just want to put some music on the front. This is just some old, like, you know, from the thrift store music pages. So I think these are connected right here. And this is naturally aged. I didn't coffee dye these. So I just wanted to start off with a little, you know, something that everyone would have. I'm sure you have some type of music in your house somewhere. Your son or daughter's old band book, your piano book from a long time ago. Maybe you have a hymn book sitting around, you know, that type of thing. So I'm going to cut this. I kind of want to tear it too. So let me see. I need it shorter. This is just kind of text down here. So let's tear a little bit off the end here. I'm not really measuring. I'm just, because it doesn't have to cover the whole front. It's not my plan to cover the whole front. It's just to put something on the front that would be a background and then have some of the dark blue showing also. Let me take a little bit off of this side here. There's a little bit of a tear already there. Like not, well, yeah, it's a little, this paper's old. It's a little kind of like almost kind of wants to crack on me. But that's great for gluing down. So I almost don't want to, I don't want a perfect tear or, you know, I'm not like going for perfection. I just want to, I mean, it might be perfect, but I'm not really going for perfection. See, it's not a perfect tear. A little bit of jagged there. So let's see how that fits. Still a little bit too big. So I can do some tearing over here and a little tearing up there, and we'll see what it looks like after that. So yeah, you can use anything for a background. If you want to use a piece of map paper, maybe you have a map. You don't have to use music. Use a map. Use just a book page with text on it. Use an old dictionary page. Use anything like that. Just whatever junky junk paper, you know, book pages you have like that, you know. So it could be anything. It could be even a piece of a wallpaper or something. It could be a piece of coffee dyed paper. It could be just whatever paper. Maybe you want something colorful. Okay, so let's see. I think this might fit now. Okay, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it. Like I said, I'm not going for perfection. So let's, this is just paper on paper, so I can use my art glitter glue. Let's see how this goes today. It's actually night when I wanted to say tonight. It's actually night when I'm doing this video, nighttime. I kind of waited till the last minute to do this video because, like I said, I was really going around in circles on what I wanted to use. There's so many choices I couldn't figure out. I had trouble narrowing it down. It's like paper bag, envelope, book cover, old book cover, old trashy book cover, you know. Just so many things. Okay, so I'm just gluing this down so that they have blue showing all the way around. Again, not going for perfection, but just adding a layer to my cover here. Okay, so, and it's music, and you can see that there's words in the middle there. Okay, so that's nice and glued down. I feel like all my edges are glued down. Okay, let me put this down. Move that back over there. So for the moment, I'm done with the music. So the next thing I wanted to add was maybe a cute book page, like with a picture on it. So I pulled out 4 books here. See, I really, I went through about 10 or 15, and I narrowed it down to 4. I kind of want to use something out of this. This is probably my first choice, but I'm not sure. And I was looking at this little red hen right here. So she would fit on there nice, wouldn't she? She would fit on there nice. Okay, so that's one choice. I kind of needed to hold them up to the book because I haven't held them up to my bag here to see how they fit. Let's see, and this is a little prayers for children, little golden book, and there's some really cute pictures in here. Let's see which one I was looking at. I want one to take up like a lot of this. You know, some of the blue will be showing, some of the music will be showing, but it would go, you know, and this would just be peeking out underneath. I mean, I could use something like this little girl right here. I kind of would like something a little taller, though, to take up more of the front page. You could even put something like that on the front, a poem. That would be pretty, wouldn't it? That would be really pretty. You could distress ink it if you wanted to make it more vintagey. Okay, so I'm not sure. This one's cute with the mom and the little girl, but I don't think it's quite right for what I'm looking for. Let's see, maybe I won't be using this one. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Another little red hen in case I wanted a bigger, because this one's just a smaller little paperback one, and this is a regular. So I got this one in case I wanted that same little red hen. Let me see how big this one is. That same one in here is, I'm sure it's a little bigger. So it would take up more of this like I want. So that's another option, to use the bigger picture. So let's put that there. And then the last one, this one here, I'm pretty sure there was something in here that I wanted to possibly use. There's so many cute little, like this little girl right here would be cute. Cut her out, like Fussy cut her out with her little teacup. Oh, I was looking at this one here. This little girl right here. She would fit on there pretty good. She's so cute. Shall we do her? Let's see if there's any more. Let's see, what is this poem? What is she? I'm trying to see what this page is about. Oh, this one's cute too, with the little, looks like a little boy with a bird. Would he fit on there? That's a beautiful picture. That would be beautiful on there. It might take up too much, though. Too much of the page. You know what I mean? It might be too big for the page. So I don't know about that one. Yeah, some of them are too big. This little girl is cute. She would fit on there nicely. The only thing is she's facing the other way, so I don't know about that for a front. She would be cute on the back cover. Like, you know, we're done, and you know, I don't know. It just seemed like Sheba would be more appropriate on the back cover for her. See, a lot of these are cute, but they're not quite tall enough, not quite, or too big, or, you know, there's something. Okay, so I think that maybe the little red hen might be the best choice. Let's see, so I have my, let me grab my, instead of taking books apart right now, I'm going to grab my X-Acto knife and see, let's go ahead and take out this page here. Let's see. I'm going to try the bigger one first. And see if I can just cut this page without cutting all the pages, because the other pages I might want to use in a journal later and keep them together, which was what I usually do with my little golden books. I don't know if I've ever done this before. I usually keep them together and I don't take out pages. So this is something different for me. But, you know, I have so many of them. I thought, well, why not use one? And this is something that, you know, I looked at my flower. You could look at your flower books if you have flower books, bird books, anything, any book like that. Maybe you want to go Disney or Disney princess or something. Just maybe you have a pretty herb book or a sewing book, or maybe, you know, there's a theme you can think of that you would like. Okay, so I think I'm going to tear this one too, actually, because I could fussy cut, but I don't. I kind of want to keep some of these flowers if I can. They're so pretty. So let's see how she can fit on here. Okay, so if I think if I take the words off right here, let's do that. We'll keep them. We'll keep that bottom part. We might want to use some of that later. Okay, what's on the back? Just more words. Okay. And then I like the flower part. I love this whole picture, but I need a little red hen. So let's see, if she's in the middle, then I would need to, let's see, yeah. I think if I'm going to keep it on here, see if I can tear it on here so I can see where she's going to go. That right there, I think. So I'm looking at my music underneath, so I'm going to tear right here. See if there's anything I can use on there, maybe later. Okay, so that's about right like that. Okay, and then this side. Now I might put some fabric on the spine, so some of this might get covered up, but I'm going to tear it. Let's see. Here's where the music is right here, so I'm going to go a little bit inside that. So let me see if I can keep this about where I want it. A little bit inside the music would be about right there. So there's some pretty flowers on that piece, so maybe I can use that somewhere else. Try to tear this. Not perfect, I'm not going for perfection. But just tear it in a nice way. Okay, so all these three sides are torn. The top is not torn, and I'm not going to tear the top because I don't want to tear off anything off the top. I just want to see if this is where I want it as far as the side to side. I think this is good, the length. I think it might be a little bit too wide though. I think I want to tear off just a little strip over here. See, there's a dragonfly right there. So if I can keep the dragonfly and just tear a little strip off right here, I think it might be perfect. And I don't mean perfect, I just mean I want a little bit more of the music to be showing. So I was getting out some other things that I have to use on the front, and they were new things and stuff like that, and I decided against that because I wanted to use something that everyone has, plus, you know, I mean, maybe you have an old, this book isn't so junky that I pulled this page out of, but maybe you, and I had some junky books too, and like the cover was messed up, and I was like, I would be perfect if I could find a page in here, but I couldn't. It didn't have the right, you know, the right things in it, the right pictures. So I found this one and decided to go for this. But, you know, I would have pulled it out of a more junky book that, like, the cover is unusable or whatever. I just couldn't find the right picture. And, you know, I don't have, you know, 20 hours and hours to look through my books to find the right picture out of the you know, junky books that I may have stuff stashed away. I looked through as many as I could, and I thought, okay, I got to get this done. So, but yeah, so do what you can. You know, if you're making a journal like this, you know, you might be in the same boat. You only have, you know, so much time. So just, you know, do what you can, narrow it down, pick one out, and just go with it. You can always make another one later if you find another picture, right, that you want. Oh, you know, find the perfect one later, and you say, oh, I wish I would have used this one. Well, make another journal. So isn't that cute? Oh, look at the blue flowers. This always happens to me, how And it probably happens to you too. How you pick out things and you put them together and you're like, oh my goodness, that actually matches. I didn't even plan that. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. These purple flowers here are kind of playing off the blue and look really good together. And the butterfly or the dragonfly has some blue in him. Okay, let's get this glue down. This is looking super cute. Little red hen journal here. I have a few of these little red hen books, and I've wanted to make one of these little red hen journals for so long, and just have never gotten around to it. So one of these days, maybe I will do that. Just, only so much time in a day. You know how it is. Okay, so again, just going for it here. I'm gluing it down. I'm not like measuring anything, just eyeballing where I want to put it. I just did it kind of automatically, but you saw me. I distressed to the edges because it was so white. They were so white. And I guess we're going for a little bit of a vintagey vibe here. I'm not like trying to make it grungy or anything. I'm just going with, a little bit of vintage look here. So, oh, that is so cute. That's adorable. Glad I picked that one. Okay, so what I think I need to do next is decide on this. What I would like to do is go and pick out something that would be the closure, because I might want to, if I glue this down, then I could run the closure underneath, and then I could line this with something, and then I could sew around this. I don't want to make it, this is like I said, this is a really thick paper gift bag, so I don't want to make it too much thicker, or I'm not going to be able to, some just fell down upstairs if you heard a big bang. Anyway, some people are up there, so I'm not worried about it anyway. Well, I am wondering what happened, but let's see. So back to the journal. So yeah, I think I would like to line this with something, maybe some fabric, and put a little fabric on the spine, and or I could line this with some paper and put fabric here. But I think if I do all that, I will definitely still leave this as a pocket. I think I'm going to leave this closed because it's going to be all kind of weird in here if I open this up here. And it could get in the way of the closure and things. Like, it can be done, but I think I'm going to leave that closed. I think I like that nice strong edge there anyway. It's a nice thick strong edge, sturdy edge, So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm seeing more done to this cover in my mind. So this is not finished. But stay tuned. We'll work on this together. And next month, don't forget about the key prompt. And so we'll do something with keys next month. Make something for this journal, charms, or, it could be involved in as a tag decoration, things like that. So anyway, I can't wait to work some more on it. I hope you enjoyed the cover. And if you do a video, don't forget to use the Junk No More hashtag. And if you, if you do a video, don't forget to, link our channels so that, that kind of tags us so that we know you made a journal. And we should get a message especially if you tag us, so that, you just say at, Turquoise Dreaming or at Maria's Miscellany. Put both of us in your description box. And we should get a notification that we were mentioned, or that you tagged us, so we know that you did a video. Or you can also let us know in the comments, and then we can pop over. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, we're not subscribed to your channel, we always, when we discover that somebody's made a video with one of our prompts or one of our collab hashtags, we try to pop over there and definitely subscribe to your channel. So definitely be subscribed to our channels too. That we really appreciate that, and that helps everybody, right? So thanks for watching today. I'll see you in my next video, and have a great day.